Woo! You're excited for your first holiday event, and Halloween is your favorite time of the year? It's I've done a few holiday or Halloween events in Final Fantasy XIV. They always come out real good. Like, I'd say this Valentine's Day and what is the other one? Christmas? Yeah, I forgot what Christmas was for a second. But like those three holidays are like hands down the best in the game. In that order too. Halloween, Valentine's Day, then Christmas. I enjoy them anyway. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, old. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of the primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I've forgotten something important. Hawkeye. Let's just RP walk out the door. She said Alice is going to stay here. Is this where she's been the entire time? Because I remember the section of story where she just like straight up disappeared. Like, I don't see her. Does she hide out over in like this corner? Because in the main story she has an argument with her brother and disappears. And like, I just kind of assumed she was wandering the world on her own with her bodyguards. I didn't really realize she was part of the squad here. Not that squatted, at least. I don't actually see her here. Thou art ever welcome, old, but I require no assistance. Pray, take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. You thought she took up some sort of training on her own for her sword? She's doing something. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestry faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in the shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. And yeah, give a bow after that, why not? be not offended, old. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the fallings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... Ah! Whence came that cry? The solar! 12th forfend, the antecedent. Hey. Old, you must... Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. An Ascian here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you're not like the others. You're robes. Gifted but ignorant, yet I shall judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. You speak of La Brea. La Brea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he's still... Come, I only conform to that which you already knew. Confirm? There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels so strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift, the knowledge. Okay, hang on. Kel of Kel's just rated the channel with 5 viewers. Thank you, Kel. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're in the middle of some dramatic story things. This guy showed up. He's like, hi. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Welcome.
Thanks, Granddad.
Thank you for the follow. Stream Elements gave them a shout out. Be sure to check out their channel. What were you playing? Final Fantasy 14? Hi, sleepy but well, right? I'm feeling a bit sleepy. I'm slamming energy drinks because it's like 5 in the morning here. Hi, Arkiwi. Alright, it is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and knowledge, both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. My VTuber avatar is so cute, thank you. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, what truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Brea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Brea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Absorb. Ah! She got absorbed. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the Andor ardor, I wonder? I take it there's no need to explain? Save your concern, he did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. What was his intention? I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldezi and tell them to scour the archives. The forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any kind of any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, milady? Is that what gave you cause to cry out? I did, but moments ago, glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not, and I care not. Find him, old. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Okay? Pray it's in me, Tataru. Whew. You were playing 14, you're making your way through Endwalker? I've got a long way to go. At my current rate of playing 2 hours every Friday, it will take us about 3 years to make it through the entire story. But we're making steady progress. And, you know, when we hit some, like, slow weeks, I'll be sure to throw in a few extra Final Fantasy streams. Where am I going? Searching for the white-robed Ascian, but where? He ain't here. I mean, it tells me to look here. Alright. Hello? Are you over here? Am I gonna find him, like, hiding in the corner somewhere? There's a guy dressed in white. You guys seen him? You guys are both dressed in white. So are you. So's everybody. It's the desert. Okay, I need like Ubisoft. Oh, there we go. I stepped on the right stone. I'm told that you're the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. I feel you there. You play about 3 hours every Friday, but it is such a great adventure, right? This is my favorite MMO currently. And it is really good solo. You'll get to a point where, for sure, where you'll be wanting to do extra, and I'm excited for you. I mean, I've done plenty of extra before. I'm especially a big fan of, what do you call it? The Golden Saucer. Like, typically, I get to the level where you can go there, and then I spend, like, 40, 60 hours playing all the games. Like, I even learned Mahjong through sheer brute force. Well, yeah, right? Mahjong is kind of like tough to learn without like actually looking up the rules or like reading a guide or anything. Like I'm like, oh, okay, so I see I'm trying to get patterns and like straights and matches. I get it. You there. You get distracted by all the crafting jobs. There's something for everybody. But yeah, the card game, is it called Tetramaster in this? I think it's called Tetramaster. Triple Triad, that's what they call it in this game. Like, I'm a huge fan of that. Plus it'd be fun to do all the Blue Mage stuff. You like all the job quests. I like Wondrous Tales. Like, there's tons of extra content that I do love. But for the sake of, like, building a movie for YouTube to watch, I'm trying to stick it to the main story quest. Like, my dream is to make a playlist of just going through the main story quest, like from start to finish. So like, I'm doing my best not to get distracted by anything. Guessing since you know Tetramaster, you're a Final Fantasy fan. I mean, like, I'm a video game fan. I've played most of the Final Fantasies, with the exception being 15 and 16 I haven't tried. Kind of didn't like the direction they were heading in. I like the old school turn-based combat. But yeah, I've played every Final Fantasy. My favorite one is 6. Why'd you bring these nerds with you? I thought you were on a mission of peace. There's a lot not adding up by your story here. But, whatever. Get conjured. Whew. I also liked the tactics, and I even liked Mystic Quest back in the day. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Brea could endure such an examination. Did my axe just kaput? You have the laws of man. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I only acted in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Brea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you, still. That much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world shall all soon change. As it was, so it shall be again, as it should have always been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Okay? Man, you hope it composed? That would be so funny. Like, we're gonna test it out right now. One of these buttons draws my axe for, like, no reason. Is there a stance button up here? Alright, hang on. I thought that... There it is. It does kaput. And it decompose. Kaput? Kaput. Kaput? Kaput. That's amazing, right? I never noticed that. Like, I think I would have gotten that coffer before in my other playthroughs. It really brings the story together when, like, a serious moment you whip out a giant axe and it goes kapoo! Elidibus, your beloved? You know Elidibus? I assume he comes up more in the story. But I don't remember him. I never got that far. Get off there. Oh, there's my stance button. Pushing the left stick. Very important. But yeah, it is amazing. Whew. But yeah, I don't remember seeing Elidibus anywhere up to like Stormblood after this. I don't know, I've forgotten so much. There's a lot to remember. And I think the last time I played, I probably put over 120 hours into it. Thank the gods you've returned, old. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What'd you do? What did he say? As it was, so it shall be again? When does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of Elidibus pretend much but reveal nothing. Save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I'd hoped for answers, but it seemed I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions.